Good morning. Welcome to Shad's Garage. Yeah, I stuttered a bit. Well, when you see what's going on, you're going to stutter too. Well, if you've been watching, I had some heating problems. It kind of went the way I didn't want it to go, and kind of thought maybe it was headed that way. I don't know a whole bunch about this engine. I just thought I was getting lucky. I think it had some skullduggery going on back in the day. I think someone probably put some stop leak in it. I flushed it when I was having cooling problems, which I don't know what started what. But we're going to take care of it. But here, found this little ditty the other day. I've been watching for this, and I haven't found it. I think I went over that in my other video. But we got chocolate shake in the oil pan. I like chocolate, but not this way. Yeah, not real bad yet. I don't think it's that bad of a leak, but I'm losing coolant. And then it's overheating, but I never did overheat this car much over, I don't know, 210. Shut her off. It'd go right back down. So we're going to see. We're going to yank all this. It's got to come off. When you start seeing stuff like this, it's a bad deal. But in a way, I mean, I'm not happy about it. I'd rather not. But like I said, I know nothing about this engine. I don't know what size pistons are in it or nothing. What the heads look like. What kind of head gaskets are in it. We're going to find out. Unfortunately, but I think I'm going to roll the car back, get all the coolant out of it. We'll go from there. See if we can see anything. It's early. It's before work. Well, it's about the only time I got any time. After work, I got to work on my truck. It's about 17 sensors going off on it. Door ajar, oil change. What else? Oh, backup camera ain't working. Well, the camera's working, but the little beep from running into something ain't working. But see if I can see enough to get the coolant out of this thing. Doubt it. We're going to recycle on this stuff. Don't worry, Greta, it's just water. Well, it wasn't much. I don't know where it all fucking went. Excuse my French, but This is a time for French. It's not all my oil, or I'd have you come out the top. I just see steamy stuff come out of the exhaust, but there's something going on. I hope just a head gasket. If not, heads and blocks. No, this engine runs way too good. You've seen it. Went to Iowa and back, no problems. No problems before that. Just all of a sudden this BS. And then O'Reilly's gives me a 160 thermostat that stay at 130. So I don't know what to do about all this. Not in that great of a mood about this. Not that great of a mood about getting junk parts all the time when you buy them. Hopefully Felpro is still good when I put the new head gaskets in. I'm not pushing it back in. I'm going to start it up and drive it in. Last time you'll see it run for a while. All right, Bubba. She is just being cranky. I gotta get the old backup Mopar starter out. Bunch wrong with that engine? I don't believe so, but a crack, it's going to run the same with a crack in it as it does with a bad head gasket. But I can start taking crap apart. First. Put it down here. Got that whole 3-cart thingy. I make a welding cart out of it, but now it gets to be a motor disassembly cart. Let's turn on the mangler. Want to see what the mangler is? There's the Mangler. Let's see if we can get her on. Nothing but the finest around here. Ever see those movies where you jump through a fan? Let's try it. Got a shot fan like that? I don't recommend it, but I like to live dangerously. Let's take this POS apart. that valley pan in place for a bit. That way when we take the valve covers off, try to keep as little stuff out of it as possible, and it'll help. Them things are 30 bucks, 40 bucks, 50 bucks for the 60 bucks for the head gaskets and whatever else god dang gaskets I need. It's gonna be, when this venture's all done, might as well just throw 150 bucks out the door. Antifreeze. Let's just get this out of the way. Six or one or whatever. One. Only two ways these go in. They go in either way. You just start your fire order on 6 or 1. Too much milky water on this. It smells like good oil. Kind of see the milkshake down in there. Kind of see the milkshake. Not bad, but ain't good. This is always a fun one. Ah. Get that one. One more back there. There is another. That's gotta be, yeah, way back in there. I don't remember that one being that much fun. Remember any of this stuff. That's fun. Nice. Yeah, I think we've been having a problem for a while. it's just a head gasket. I should have been more attentive. That just didn't happen yesterday. Dang it. Probably the initial problem. Same story. That's a no good. Oof. I'll put them out here. Out of sight, out of mind. Well, one thing about it more than anything is this coating I used on the engine. It's from Pour 15. Don't buy anything them guys got. Don't care what anybody says. It's all junk. Doesn't stay on worth a shit. Said, oh, brush it on. Okay, brushed it on. Plus, it's kind of hard. We don't have this turquoise here. See them guys? Stay away from them. Never seen snot in an engine. Other than that, the oil's holding up. Nice. to remember where that is now. Well, all we got left is exhaust manifolds. And then pull the rocker assembly off of it. Now let's just do that now since it's here. I ain't looking forward to the exhaust manifolds. Oh yeah, Craftsman quality. No, I'll break my knuckles. Let's not break the knuckles today. Stuff in order. I don't know if it's that big of a deal on them, but oh, this sucks. When we put them on, we'll have to be a little bit careful. Well, them look pretty good. Well, you've seen the one side. We need to see the other. Here's where we're at so far. Here's where we're at. Makes a pretty good little engine disassembly cart, unfortunately. There that is. Everything looks pretty good in this engine. Ain't a bunch of wear on nothing. Yeah, now we're gonna go to the exhaust manifolds. Fun. Well, time to go underneath the car. get the exhaust bolts. Probably couldn't see that at all. See if we can reach them. Trip number 1, 9/16 instead of 5/8. That's not very fun at all, the way they're up in there. Not going to show the other side, but the flange is off. Alright, exhaust dropped off the manifolds. I'm going to get the manifolds off. Well, we're back. Get everything underneath there done. That's loose, but guess what? It's not going to come out on the tight side unless I jack the engine up. So I took the engine mount bolt out, motor mount bolt, down in there. See if I can get a block of wood on the oil pan or something and try to get it out. If I crush that in next. See if that's good enough. Yeah, thank God.
Take a picture if you need to, you know. And then that will help the guy.
Got a little exhaust leak going on there. I don't know where it's at, but we'll find it. You can see where the carbon's shooting out someplace. Oh, I don't see anything. Yeah, we'll find it.
It's safe. Do I need these?
There it be, first cylinder. Right there. That's all blown away. It's not sealing down there. All the material's gone. Yeah. See right through it. That's where I thought it was coming from. We'll have to do something. Make sure that thing's flat. I'll set the engine back. Well, I don't know. Won't move too much. We'll see if we can get those head nuts broke. Well, I got them all broke. I tell you, they feel like 80 pounds that they were torqued in there at. The dang rocker assemblies were in tighter. I think they got the torque specs mixed around. I think they did 30 on the head bolts and 80 on the dang rocker assembly. But I doubt that. But they just didn't feel like they were in there, and then they were inconsistent. It is what it is. Let's get them out there and see. We won't know. I just don't think they were in there the way they should have been. Keep them in order. I don't know if it matters, but I think I've seen somewhere. that one? I must have. Well, that last one I missed. I broke it with a 3/8 drive ratchet. Nah, those weren't torqued correctly. They're supposed to be 80-85 foot-pounds. It's been a while since I've done this, but I know that you usually can't get them broke with as easy as I did. So, who knows? I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, I broke it with that right there. Don't seem right, but who am I? I think someone went around and did that. I think they were on their second torque sequence, and I think they were closer to. I'd be giving them credit at 60. I don't even think they're that. Some of them were 30. All right, let's get it done. Quit belly aching. It's fun. Yeah. Well, I did what I didn't want to do and banged it up against my car somewhere. That'd be good. Just come all at once. Alright, let's get this off, see if we can see anything. That ain't good. I don't know. I don't see anything that's sticking out. I don't know. It's kind of got that cylinder looks a little goofy. Right there, looks a little slimy. But it's got some rust in it. This ain't looking too hot right here. Man, this has got just an uneven crush to it. Smashed to hell right here. It ain't really smashed much here in that fire ring. I think these things were put on inconsistently. Kind of smashed here. I don't know, I just looks like, look at this. I mean, that's just, I hope something ain't warped and they put a warped head on here and tried to smash it down. Yeah, that looks suspect. Real thin here and then loose there. I think it was an inconsistent torque and not enough torque. Sure, the other side just the same. See what the head looks like. There's our leak on the exhaust part. Yeah, the valves and everything look pretty good.
He said, did somebody say hood? You gonna open a hood on this thing for me? You're a gentleman in this college, sir. Thank you so much. Man, that's a good dog. Like I said, this is a 3-speed.
Some of this stuff, I don't know. Here's something going on here. This looks like some sort of oil. It shouldn't be there. And that's right into water port. But that should be in my water should be in the oil. It's the other way around.
I do really like those. Look at that. It is an automatic transmission radiator. They just got the additional cooler in there for all the towing capabilities.
Well, so far I'm not seeing it broke my hair back. I think it was an inconsistent torque though. If that could be smashed way down in places and then loose in others. Well, the saga continues. We'll get the other side off. This one's even worse. I'll show you. This, my friends, ain't 80 pounds. See here. That's not 80 pounds. I don't care what anybody says. I ain't trying. Alright, you get the picture. Ain't 80 pounds. These things weren't torqued or somebody was going to take it apart. I'm surprised it ran as good as it did for as long as it did. Well, that's my luck. Unless it lost torque. No. Alright, door number 2. Let's get this one off. I was smart this time, put some padding there so I didn't beat up the stuff down. It'd be my luck. Yeah. All right. Ugh. Those are heavy. Let's see if we can see something. The cylinder there looks a little sweaty. So it's all around here. That fire ring like it wasn't sealed. The discoloring on that exhaust valve. Well, this looks pretty good. That looks pretty suspect. There's some rust. This side looks better than the other, but this right there and it kind of looks like it's been doing some weird stuff. Let's look at the block. I think it's an issue of inconsistent head torque or not enough gasket torque. I don't know. Kind of boogered up the gasket, so kind of hard to tell. That back one looks awful clean. Yeah, that one's had water in it. Look, the rust. What's that rear one? That's no good. We're gonna have to clean that up a little bit, just that little bit of time. Dang it. And these are standard pistons too, see? So I wanted to see there. Standard. So this engine hasn't been touched. It's in pretty good shape. Get some fucking gas washer here. Let's doing pretty good. There ain't no ring wear, but there it is. Something back here. So that's where we start. That's where we start. That rear cylinder. This one. Like I thought. Yeah, we're gonna have to get it cleaned up and really look, I guess. Get that water on that cylinder. Dang it. I wonder how I'm gonna fix that.
Gets a little ugly at this order. This is just gonna be a little short guy. This will get the big one, guys. This is for a Y block, like a 60.
Yeah, whatever the problem is, it's back here.
Adapter to bar picnic fuel pump. I thought, you know, every other line's been plugged up. Maybe we should check this one. This one.
Looks like I might have rubbed some of that out of there, but I don't like that as good as that other. I'd hate to let the rings just clean that up. Flashlight again.
We got a mouse, you know, combination, the old locking pliers. We got a wire drill over here from the factory, and then some other one I tapped on. It was not good. It was better than the rest of the system. So I think we get a fuel pump out. We're gonna get a carb kit coming in, so no doubt.
Bad deal. Bad deal. I don't know if I got a hone that'll clean that out and not screw it up. Saga continues. Well, a little bit of 2500 wet sanding paper and some lube. I think it's going to be okay. We'll bump her over a couple times and see. Good enough. Look at these. They're alright. It's just a little goofy, but I think she'll be fine.
She's still pretty dirty. We didn't turn the heat on.
Rebuilding, resurfacing. Well, I got the heads cleaned up. Took a feeler gauge to them. Everything's alright. I didn't have 2000s as the clearance, but I did have 1,500. I'll show you. I just did that all over on both of them. It's alright. I did all different places you can on here, all across, whatever, mishmashed all over, so that's fine. The heads are fine, both of them. Then on to the block. Be next. That's gonna be fun to clean, bend over and clean all that stuff off, but we'll get her. Well, that's all, folks. I'm not putting this engine back together. There's something weird going on in this cylinder. I honed it just to get a better look, but it's weird. I ain't never seen anything like that. It was damaged before I got it, so I took a gamble and lost, but at least it ain't all shelled. I can use it to get my other engine going. But last time you're gonna see this for a while. It's gonna be a wintertime project.